Okay, we have to do this really quick. I can't get distracted like last time. All right, we're sending out a bunch of these packages. Okay, they look like this for either Crunchy Case research support sets or the 4x7 FixIt clip packages. Now, this does not impact any of the 4x7 FixIt clip people who got the disruptor manufacturer set, because your set will include the retail display cards, because it has to, because you guys have to see how these are put together and how you can use the retail thing and see how the UPC code works, all that stuff. So, but for the other people, so everything below the manufacturer, the basic manufacturer support set, or everything below. So if you got the 3 FixIt clips or the 1 FixIt clips, you will get these. Unfortunately, you will not get this unless you really want the display cards, which obviously many of you will just tear off and throw away. If this is important to you, if the display cards are important to you, please send me an email by close of business today, or by like tonight, let's say by midnight tonight. Okay, by midnight tonight, let's see, it's July 10th, 2020, so midnight Mountain Time. So get an email to me, mike@galaxygauge.com. Get an email to me by midnight tonight, okay? Or send, if you do it through the Kickstarter interface, I'll also check that, okay? Get it to me by tonight, and I will make sure that your package has the retail packaging for at least one of them. Because like if you got 3 of them, I may just do one of them. I got to see. I don't have that many of these retail packages right now. But if that's important to you, please let me know and I'll make sure. Otherwise, you're going to get the actual FixIt clips like this. So you will get, for instance, this, but you will not get, for instance, this. So you will get this, but you won't get this. All right? Okay. Here's also one of the issues. These packages are unfortunately a 1/16 of an inch too thick. So if you have an international version of this, so here I'll find one that's not international. So here's a FixIt clip set. It's going out to New Jersey, Honeywell, New Jersey. Okay. For her, it's no issue because domestically I don't have this thickness problem. I can send it out regular. Okay. But this one's going to Singapore and this one's going to New Zealand. For you guys in Singapore, New Zealand, Australia, Britain, Germany, you know, China, wherever you guys are, Vietnam, New Caledonia, Kiribati, Martinique, then your package is 1/16 of an inch too thick. So what I have to do is repackage these to make them a little thinner so that they'll go through the mail stuff. And because of that, if you want your retail display cards, this card is probably going to come separate without the tape attached to it. You just put a little loop of tape on and put it on there. You can see it's just attached with a loop of tape. Okay? And you can attach it because if it's sitting in the package, it's probably going to be too thick. All right? And we just need to make it thin. Okay. Thank you very much for your patience. Thank you very much for your support of our air pollution research. For the research support sets for Crunchy Case, there will be some of these little fellows in there, little card cases with air pollution stuff that supports the GORP, Global Ozone Rubber Participant Study. And if there's also any 4x7 people, especially 4x7 synthetic sheet wallet people who want the blueprints for that one, please let me know and I'll try to publish them. Okay, I think we're good to go. Oh, I did have a question. Somebody asked me this, and I'm just going to answer it. Is 4x7, I know a lot of people just don't understand what 4x7, and the problem is people don't understand what 4x7 is because I barely understand what it is. All I know is that it's this sweet, basically, although not completely, open source manufacturing system that lets the 4x7 licensees own their own manufacturing license without having to pay royalties, without having to clear stuff. You guys just own it. It's just yours, which is pretty sweet. So is 4x7 an employee-owned company? Well, the employees that currently work at 4x7 are employee owners. The 4x7 licensees, if they ever want to join the employee ownership train, we probably will find a way to make it happen. If they don't want it, some people just don't want to bother with being an employee, period, even if they're an employee owner. They don't want to be an owner or an employee. They just want to be out of the system. So obviously they're neither owners nor employees. But if any of the 4x7 licensees ever want to become employee owners, we'll probably try to generate some path. If there's enough 4x7 backers, we may be able to get like a group plan on insurance or something. I don't know. We'll have to figure it out. Okay. Thank you very much. Appreciate your support as always. The air pollution research is, I'll tell you a truth and a lie. The air pollution research is going awesome. I'm getting exactly the results I wanted to see. And I have some great results. That's the lie. The truth is I'm getting back some data that is really making me question a lot of the opinions that I had about air pollutants in general and about the nature of the interaction between particles and ozone. And I need to get some papers published, but I just had one turned down by a really good journal. And maybe that journal next time will publish another paper. I mean, the editor sounded really cool. He just didn't think that air pollution research was, at least the kind of air pollution research I was doing was fundamental research in fluid mechanics. I disagree, but it's okay. We are allowed to disagree. I will submit it for publication somewhere else. And it's a blessing in disguise because, and there's a silver lining to the dark cloud because it was rejected, I now have some really better data to add to the paper. So that kind of bolsters the paper. It makes the paper better. It may not be in perhaps the original journal I thought it'd be in, but that's okay. There's a lot of really amazing scientific journals out there. And I'm sure the next one will be a better fit, especially because I have better data. So that's the truth about the air pollution research. It's been confusing, some of the data I'm seeing. It's a complicated, beautiful problem. Okay, bye now.